I didn't realize how impactful taking damage there was, and it didn't kill us instantly, but it completely changed the rest of our endgame. So here, what's good is that we're being aggressive for a kill because we know we need one desperately, right? We're not doing some pussy shit anymore. 39 builds, we need a kill. We're full like sending this kid, but he heads out, right? But now I'm so tunnel visioned on getting a kill that I literally forget the fundamentals of Fortnite. The fundamentals of Fortnite of, brother, there's people behind you and this wall is open. I know it's not your wall, but just like replace the wall. Because what happens? This guy sees me, he hits me 150, game's over. Because the slurp is not going to heal me in time. The minis, I need to pop minis. We're on backside, so taking this damage is actually like the losing play. Let's say I'm still 200 HP, right? 200 HP, and we just start lurking on backside. Two of us crouching, 200 HP, and we just jump in on a kid. Even if one of us dies, as long as we get the kill, we can solo clutch from there. But the problem is I take this damage. Now we're backside, so we need to go front. Also, we don't have mats, so we don't really want to tarp. We want to stay backside and stagger. So now the game's over. It's actually over. Now we still had a chance to make a comeback with good refresh, but because I left this wall open and I was too careless, the game ended. In this end game, we need a refresh. We both know that, and the worst thing, like I said earlier, is to take damage, right? When you need to get refresh, because then you have to spend time healing. You need to use mats. Your teammate has to hold for you unless you, like, in case you get sprayed. And what happens here is my teammate kind of does a bad play and he runs like onto their wall, right? When he probably should have went out the side, and I can see this. And instead of following his rotate, I should just edit the left wall and then followed him instead. But because I run through here, like this team is right above me with their pump out. If both of them were looking at me and they would have both shot at me with their pumps, I would have died. And it's like little shit like that, because now I need to pop two bigs. That's 10 seconds of tempo that we don't have when we need a refresh, and then that kind of like spirals into a lot more shit to where we have to keep like building and making space, and then we take more damage, and then yeah, eventually we run out of mats and die. So here you can't see my inventory, but I have 4 medkits right now, and I had to play heal off early, but I have 0 sickness this game. And there's 2 vending machines nearby. So what I should have done is I should have went to this gas station vending, but instead I stop here, and I think it was actually possible because I had 4 medkits, right? I find another medkit here, and if I simply would have followed all these builds, I actually had a chance, because I ended up dying around here. But if I would have started moving, because as you can see, I'm not even moving. I don't think I start moving towards the vending until like my 3rd medkit. I'm not even moving yet. And now I start going. I'm like 3rd medkit or something. But yeah, I think this is like such a small, like little thing that I feel like doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But these are the type of things that like when you like victory cups, eval games, and it's like little things like this, because there's no more slurps in the game. So vendings aren't really in play unless I'm able to move with the medkits. And yeah, here I think I actually had a chance to get to the vending. I'm not yeah, it's right here. I actually think I could have won this, but yeah, it's not like a mechanical thing or nothing. It's just heal off shit. So in this game, we knew we needed a win. So we just went, we like full sent height, right? And we had to like PG for it a little bit, but now we have it. Now what we need to do is we need to drop down because we're way too high. If you see where second height is, they're on this layer. And we need to drop down to like where these builds are, right? Being up here is fine for now. Like this is fine. This is not the worst. But now it pulls, double pulls forward into dead side, and it only pulls to like back here, right? So I should just start dropping. Because look, if you see everybody else is dropping slowly, right? Little by little. And we're way too high. Like this team is spraying us out. And it's like we're 5 layers above them. We should be around like 3 to 4 layers above. And now because we shot that team down, now we need to even drop even more. Because now we're like 8 layers above, right? And yeah, I'm doing a good job tarping on high 8. But like, if any of these other teams looked up and they're mirroring us, like this team looked up and they just sprayed us out in the back, there's no way we can recover. We're way too high. And yes, we could jetpack, but we would have to go up in circles and then we probably lose height. The fix is literally to just drop down. Like, we needed to drop down much earlier and start backwards ramping here, and we would have been fine. But what ends up happening is we get chopped by a team and we literally can't do anything because we're way too high. In reload, it's good to stay high, right? Because you don't want to get shockwave down from somebody shockwaving up. And because you have fizz, you have a way to catch yourself. But jetpacks are not a reliable way to catch yourself, but also keep height. So here, I should just been tarping much lower instead of staying like 10 layers above second height. So here, my teammate is leading and he runs first, right? And I clearly see there's two teams. See, these guys are actually on the same team, but like in any other game, they'd be on the same team. Let's say they're just double spraying me. I know they're gonna try to spray me down. So I max that guy and then I place the floor. And obviously they're gonna try to spray me down. So instead of like sprinting, well, I can sprint, but as long as I hold my floor, I hold my floor too late. And as you can see, by the time I hold it, I phase the floor. It's a little bit unlucky because I also got sprayed by height. So I basically got triple sprayed down. So I didn't think I was gonna get sprayed that like quickly. But yeah, I should have held my floors and I would have been able to get to my teammate. But I didn't think they'd spray me down that fast. And yeah, I should have survived here. So I got 224th in the K-pop Demon Hunters Cup. But there's no footage of any of the gameplay because there's really nothing to VOD. I literally can't see my mats or my inventory. So it's really hard to VOD, especially in solos. So there's nothing really to watch. But I still got 224th. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I was doing really bad, like the whole tournament. I thought I was dudding. In my last game, I had a miracle game of getting second place, and that put me at 224th. I got the skin early. It's pretty ass, so I'm not going to use it, but it shows I still got it in solos a little bit. Not really, but a little bit. After the cup, me and my teammate played 7 zone roll scrims, and if you recall from yesterday's video, we were testing out him IGLing in endgame instead of me IGLing. So I was IGLing from all spawn till first moving, but obviously because there's zone roll scrims, they only start the games at 5th zone, which is the first partial. So I was IGLing 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. No, only those 3 zones, 5, 6, and 7. And then he was IGLing from 8 to 12. And it didn't go the best. It was okay, but yeah, I'm gonna fully IGL now in endgame. It's something that we both like kind of came to the agreement to. Like, I'm ass at endgame, but low-key, I need to have more confidence in myself. I need to keep VODing, keep trying, because endgame, a lot of it is just about reps. There's so much going on, so many things you need to pay attention to, that I just need to keep getting in reps, and I'll get better if I keep like fixing the mistakes, the easy mistakes, the low-hanging fruits. And then eventually I'll get better, and I'll have more confidence because the results are there. And yesterday I ended up staying up until 4 a.m. because I was VODing till late. So like a problem I have is if I wake up even a little bit late, or when I VOD, if I procrastinate a little bit and I don't actually VOD my own gameplay, if I start VODing other people, or I start like, if I think I know the answer but I want to go get a confirmation, I start watching somebody else, and then that time piles up. Like, I don't got that much time to be doing that during the VOD and the recording period. Like, when that time is there, I need to actually be VODing my own gameplay. When there's other time later in the day to VOD other people, that's fine, completely, like, and encouraged. But when it's time to VOD my own gameplay, I need to VOD my own gameplay, because when I don't do that, I have to VOD at night. And because we're playing scrims at night, I get off at like 12 a.m. for scrims, and then after that, I have to start VODing, which takes like an hour, 90 minutes. How it depends on how in depth I want to go. And then I sleep later. Then I wake up later. I don't play as well the next day. I feel sleepy. Like, there's a lot of negative side effects of that. So I need to actually lock in on my VODing sessions in the morning. And the last thing is, I've kind of got to the point where 1v1s, I don't really get mad. Like, I get frustrated, but I don't act on my frustration right now, and I don't like actively show it. But it's just fucking boring, bro. Like, in the off season, if I was told, all right, you gotta play 1v1s for 8 hours straight, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that, bro. I could try. I've tried it in the past. It never worked. I can play scrims for 8 hours a day. I'm not joking. I could fucking play scrims for 12 hours a day. But obviously, I feel tired. But with breaks in between, 1v1s, I can't even do 5 minutes without wanting to back out. Not because if I'm getting shit on, it's just boring. It's the same thing over and over. You build up, you do the same fucking shit. You go to 0 mats, and then it's over. Like it's boring. Obviously, it's gonna make me the best, but it's not sustainable for me. I can't play 8 hours a day, and I've accepted that. So I'm probably just gonna have to play ranked. I made videos on that in the past. Like, is ranked more effective than 1v1s? And then next video, I was like, nah. But over a long time horizon, yes, ranked is worse for like per minute improvement. But I think if I can't play 1v1s for more than 5 minutes, as long as I'm playing ranked, I'm getting better. I just need to be playing the game. So yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna be playing 1v1s from now on. And yeah, that was day 93.